Hey you guys, hi, how are you doing? Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my live. I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a great weekend and a great week since we last spoke in my live last week. So yeah, if you're watching this on replay, please don't forget to write the hashtag replay down in the comment field. And if you're in here, please say hi. I would love to say hi and I want to know how you guys are doing. I'm doing fine, except for I have some shoulder pain. It's kind of like, you need to pop it, but you can't really pop it. The story of my life. But yeah, other than that, I'm doing fine. The weather has been beautiful today. We had a little rain, but mostly it's been sunny and yeah, we do have a little cloud, but it's been windy. Hi, Lee. Hi, Lee. Welcome. Yay, Nutella with white dark milk chocolate fountains, pretzel marshmallows, and fruit out for everyone. Welcome to Mia Hansen's Help Yourself. Hi, Alana. How are you doing? I hope you guys are doing well. I hope you're doing well. I mean, I did chat a little with Lee yesterday. I hope Lenore is doing better today. Hi, Nina. You're lurking. Wagging leg away. I just need somebody to talk to me. Otherwise, this is going to be a boring women, well, not women chat, a boring life. So, yeah. Oh, that's good that she's a little better, Lee. I'm happy to hear it. A little every day goes a long way. But yeah, Ugh. I tried something new today because I noticed that is my sister in here? Oh, wait, okay, Lee. Okay. I noticed that my hair is a little wavy. So I tried buying some of this curler cream. I'm still having to learn how to use it, but yeah, I wanted to see if I can keep my waves a little because so far every time I've plucked them up when I'm done showering, they look great, and then it takes just a few more hours, and then they're gone again. But yeah, I have to learn how to use that curling cream because I'm see up here they're all gone. But it's okay. It's okay. It's the first time that I'm using it, so yeah, we have to learn. Other than that, how are you guys doing? We just had dinner. We had dal. I love dal, especially the sweet potato one we're doing. I could eat it every week, I think, but David then says that it'll be boring, which I doubt it. But okay. I mean, he has to eat it too, right? So yeah. Oh, God. Anybody want a stupid shoulder, please let me know because I don't want it anymore. It's a little sour. So, what have you guys been up to this week? Please let me know. I've been diamond painting and diamond painting. I'm almost done with Threads of the Universe. If I can finish my very last square today, I have done that one in 3 weeks. Lana getting ready for a family coming from the Midwest. Ooh, I'm guessing you're looking forward to seeing them again. Midwest. Where in the Midwest? I mean, yeah. hmm So yeah. And when I'm done with this Threads of Universe, she's going on the door. Yeah. I mean, she can replace the little print that I have up there. I mean, it's gonna look great, I think. And then, oh wow, you haven't seen them for 5 years? That's crazy. Illinois. Okay. Illinois. Lee, not allowed, just got back from talking to Lenore to pick a few things up. That is the most oh, not allowed. Okay. That is the most exciting thing to happen. Woo! That's crazy, Lee. Hello, Melanie. Bonjour. Hi, Michelle. How are you doing? Let me know how you guys are doing. Yeah, most of the time my weeks are pretty boring as well. I mean, I'm at home mostly, except for Mondays. And then when I go shopping, I mean, not shopping, I'm going to buy groceries, stuff like that. I hate shopping, except if it's for diamond painting or yarn, then I'm very good at shopping. But regular shopping, nope. I hate it. Oh no, Michelle, you woke up with a migraine? Migraine? I hope it disappears really soon. I hate that. I had years and years and years ago, um, I was on a pill and they found out that I got period well, hormone migraines. So every time I had my period, I had this crazy migraine for 2 or 3 days and I couldn't do anything. So I'm like, yeah, I can do without those. Melanie, sorry I'm late, but did not forget to give you a thumbs up on my way in this time. It's okay, Melanie. I mean, basically just started 5 minutes ago. You had them since you were 12, Michelle? Yikes. Have you tried one of those, what are they? Ice hats, something like that? Or they press in on you? I mean, I've heard people loving those, like cold hats that you put over your head and your eyes and you just have the pressure so that helps. I mean, those hormone migraines were horrible. Ah, thank you, Melanie. I think I talked about it before you came in. I have this wavy hair, so I decided to try to put in some curly cream. I'm still learning. It's the first time, but yeah. Thank you. I have to learn how to treat them because if I just wash my hair and then plug it a little, they disappear within minutes. Hi, Sebastian. Hope you treat your mama well. Hi, Lisa. Just wanted to give you a virtual hug. Can't stay because I'm working, but we'll catch the replay. Have a great day. You too, Lisette. Yeah, catch the replay. And if you want to just listen, please do so while you're working. I'm just going to yabber away. Otherwise, see you next time. He was a good boy. That's good, Michelle. That's good. That's good. So I don't know if you saw the title of this live. So I'm going to participate in it's called the Royal Run here in Denmark with our king started this when he turned 50. That he arranged this countrywide day of running. It's like 5 or 6 places around the country where he and his wife back then would show up and then take one of the routes and run with people. And then they would meet up in Copenhagen and run 10K. So I have, sorry, um, this year they are here in Fredericia where I live. So it's like, okay, I have to do it. So I bought a spot for a 5K walk. Hi Linda, welcome. How are you doing? So yeah, I signed up for the 5K walk. And then David has been hassling me about you need to go out and walk so you're ready for the royal run. And I'm like, yeah. I have been walking. But yesterday I the weather was beautiful and it wasn't too cold. So I was like, okay. Oh, I decided, okay, let's walk around the village a few times. So I did, and I ended up walking around 5K in about an hour, which is, you know, a good speed for me anyway. So I know that I can finish the 5K walk in about an hour, which is, it is a nice speed. I have been, putting myself, I set the goal that I should be able to walk the 5K in an hour. And yesterday I was just, I wasn't in a lot of a hurry. I was basically just walking and looking around, listening to a book. Yeah, I like having either music or a audiobook in my ears when I'm walking. Preferably a book, because if I have music on, I just end up singing out loudly, and people tend to stare if you walk around singing, especially if you sing so as horribly as I do. I mean, yeah, please don't do that. But yeah, I wonder where all my mutts are today. I know that Angie isn't here, and Francesca is doing something with her husband. And yeah, where is the rest of my mutts? It's okay. I can do it myself if we have to. But yeah. Oh, I just watched Lisette's um, stash, whatever is it? What is it you call it? Stash count Sunday, and she was asking if people bought uh, any diamond paintings this week. So I was like, I haven't been buying any for a while, so I had to go check on Diamond Art Club when I bought the last time, and I haven't been buying any diamond painting since March 2nd. So that is about a month and a half by now. I'm very proud of myself. No, I mean, there hasn't really been any that I was like, I have to have. I did put a few one in my wish list, but that's about it. Did you get anything this week? I know if Anthony is listening in the background, there was another you may. I mean, Diamond Art Club is getting him good this past month and a half. Almost every week they have a Yume. Yeah. This week's was beautiful. Well, last week's were too, but yeah, a whole lot of Yume's. And then there was the Peggy Collins. Was this week or last week? I can't remember, but there was a Peggy Collins. Right, this was this week. The colorful Maine Coon or something. Pretty, pretty. That one is on my wish list because it looks like our Norwegian forest cat a little, except with a bunch of colors. Ours isn't colorful, he's gray. Linda wanted the dragon and the Yume, but I'm on a no buy, planning to move to a new apartment May 1st. Ooh, yeah. I don't do no buys, I do low buys. Because if you do a no buy and you end up buying something anyway, you will, hit yourself and be like, why didn't I just keep my no buy? But if you do a low buy and you end up buying something, you can't, punch yourself in the head, because as long as you didn't buy 10, it's okay. But yeah, I don't really, I'm trying to not get anything every week. Yeah. Yeah, Linda, you put them in your wait list and then, or you pretend you bought them. No, I put mine in the wish list, and then, if I want to get something, I go in and look. Yeah, I got pretend. Um, or if I need a second one, to get free shipping, I can go to the wish list and go, "Ooh, do I have anything in here that is in stock that I want to buy?" I do have to get a question of reality because I want to join in on Anthony's paint along in. He's talking about September and October, which is a little because I do have that Virgo one I want to do in September for my birthday. And yeah, and then darn it that if I get to finish my diamond painting tonight, I have to go into the bedroom and try to find Zodiac so I can begin on that one. I was thinking about doing the Flintstones one because it's a little one, and then I can begin on Zodiac after that because I'm kind of like, okay, if I can, what if I end up doing Zodiac before Summer with the Masters? I mean, I don't think so, but you know, maybe I should just do that teeny tiny one and then begin on it. I don't know. What do you think? Should I do the Flintstones one after this one? After Threats of the Universe? What do you guys think? Maybe, maybe. That will bring me to 3, and then the Zodiac will be 4, and then the Virgo will be 5, and then if I do a question of reality, that will be 6 diamond paintings this year. That'd be okay, wouldn't it? Who knows? Maybe I get more in, but I think it'll be okay. I mean, I don't have to. I'm just, I'm trying to become a little faster at my multi-placing, which is, I think that is one of the reasons that Threads of the Universe is going so fast because there is actually a lot of color blocking here and there. I mean, and I have been practicing. Right now, I do have a lot of the colors that I don't need anymore. I mean, this last little square is mostly blues, and then a bit, a little bit of this orangey color. It's a little orangey pink. That's the only nut blue color. Oh, wait. Is this one? Yeah, that is a blue one too. It's a dark blue. Oh, yeah, there you got the color. I mean, yeah, that's the color. It's a dark blue. It is 336. So, yeah, no more ABs. So I did end up having enough ABs. I did change out all the stars. Instead of using the white AB, I used crystals. I only used the white ABs in her clothes and on her knitting needles, but even the stars in her knitting is crystals. Just because I could. But yeah. What do you guys think? Should I do the Flintstones one next? That way get in a little extra diamond painting. That would be an idea. I have stuff coming so that I can um, separate my spare drills a little better. Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I hope I can make them work because it's a little. How do I get this? Unless I want to buy one of those fancy systems from Etsy, which is crazy expensive if you're not from the US. So, yeah. But I do hope that they can work because I bought these little kind of index cards and then I bought these little stickers that you can put on top of them and then I will write, hundreds, 200s, 300s. And then I will do ABs and I'll do just, C's and iridescence and, you know, so that I know what kind of specialty drills. I think that's it. And then I will make one that says something like AB other brands because I have some from Francesca. I have some from um, DP with sparklers. Maybe they should have their own tab, maybe just for DP with sparklers. I don't know. I don't know. That's something to think about, right? How to do stuff. How do you do it if you save your spare drills? That's what I would love to know. How do you mix and match? But what do you mix and match? Yeah, I don't mix and match. Oh, you just put them manually? Yeah. My OCD needs a system. So I have my little photo box over here. I just need to keep it a little more in order than it is right now because right now I'm having issues. I mean, let's see over here. Um, the thing is, you don't do enhancements. Well, I mean, maybe you do. You get some with your kits. I mean, see, this is it. But right now, over here, I have those from other companies. The ABs that I have from AliExpress and stuff like that, and then I have the spare drills. But they are a little haphazardly whatever right now. And I have only done one enhancement, Lee, and that was the astronomer. And I kind of was like, I asked Timar if she could do the enhancement for that kit. So I was like, I have to buy it. I did ask for it. But yeah, I do want to do enhancements again. I just need to win like $1 gazillion and then I can buy everything, all the colors and all the, I don't know what. Yeah. And then don't worry about Nina, would it help with stability if the things, I can't remember the word, were laminated? Maybe twice? Uh, do you mean the index cards? I have to get them before I know what to do. But they are, a little cardboardy. And if not, that is a good idea to laminate them. I can get David to do that. Okay, Lee. You lost your spelling code again, Nina. That's kind of like when I can't speak. I mean, that happens every now and then. But yeah. Why? Thank you. Oh, yeah, no, I bought these index cards on Temu. I was like, okay, because I was thinking about doing them myself. I have some cardboard that I bought for Christmas, but it would demand a whole lot of cutting and slicing to do them myself. And I was like, yeah. Yeah. I mean, the cardboard is just from a shipping box. So I was like, and they are pretty sturdy. It's just, it's the sectioning of the hundreds. I mean, you have with Diamond Art Club, you have the hundreds that are ABs. You have a machine to slice paper and cardboard. We do too. I just don't want to do it unless these things that I got won't work. Then I have to. But it's something like you need to have 10 point something centimeters by 8 by something centimeters, and yeah, I I don't have the patience. So yeah, what is my thingy doing here? Okay, yeah, David has that somewhere, either in his office or out in the shop. I don't know, but we'll see. It'll be here soon, I hope, so that I can kit all this down. I am going to try to kit it down when I'm done, hopefully tonight, and then kit up. I think I will do the Flintstones one. Since you won't tell me what you think, I'm going to have to do it myself. But yeah, I could try and find it so you can see. Um, Flintstones. Meet the Flintstones. There you go. And we go here. Thank you, Nina. Share and yeah, how is that arm doing? There you go. That is the one. It's 22 colors and two ABs, and it's a teensy tiny one. It's about 33 by 38, so it is a little one. That one I should be able to do in what, 14 days, 10 days, whatever, 12 days, if it goes as fast as this one. And it does look like a lot of color blocking, so I can practice. Yay. It's a cute one. How is that arm doing, Nina? Did it did it help what they did to you the last time? And can you diamond paint? That is almost the most important question. Can you diamond paint and crochet? Those are important questions if you are a crafter. At least in my world, it's important. You never know what other people think. Are you all diamond painting? Since nobody's, I mean, please talk to me. Otherwise, this is going to be a boring live. I don't know how much of this cream I'm supposed to put in. Any of you with curls that are using some of this curling cream? Nina, your arm not good, but the acupuncture helped until they fell off. That was Wednesday afternoon, and since then it has been. Oh no, it's been hell, Nina. I'm sorry. I mean, I hope they can do something for you. Can't you just get them in again? I don't know. Give you some medications. Do heat help with that frozen shoulder or maybe cold? I haven't had a frozen shoulder, so I don't know. Oh, you get a new round on Tuesday. Well, then. Melanie, your hair is so straight, even perms don't stay in your hair. Oh, I was the same when I was a kid, Melanie. My hair was so straight. I mean, my mom had to use kitchen elastics to put in my hair because the regular hair bands, hair ties wouldn't work. They just slid right off. So yeah, it isn't like that today. It's becoming more, I don't know, whatever. There isn't anything they can do. I would think that they could give you some medication, some pain medication or something. Mm. But does the heat pad help then? I mean, have you tried, what was it they called it back then? Something cryo heat, whatever. First cold, then heat, then cold, then heat, and something about the shock between them would be pain relieving. I don't know. It's been years and years and years since somebody said that was a good idea. That's before they knew what I had. Yeah. Hmm. We have a Danish Facebook group for the people that have the same uh, as me. Melanie, I had frozen shoulder in both my shoulders. Nothing helps the pain. Oh no, I'm sorry. I would have thought that at least something would. I installed a an app yesterday. Hey sis, how are you doing? Are you driving? I installed an app yesterday called Strava. It's so that I can put in how I can see where I'm walking and how far I'm walking and stuff like that. So I've started wearing my watch again. I mean, as long as um the plastic will let me. Hi Gail, how are you doing? So I got that app. David is using the same one for his biking, and I just got a notice. What did it say? Um, Looking for accountability. You've come to the right place. Record your first Strava activity to stay on track and something. I was like, I walked yesterday, but it didn't get in before everybody was. Well, I did already do the walk. Hey, Dawn, how are you doing, sweetie? So, yeah, I was trying to find that group. Um, there. Somebody asked something. Oh, yeah, he was suffering from nausea and dizziness, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm glad I don't have those symptoms. I mean, nausea, I hate. I always end up doing it even more. So I'm like, yeah, I just throw stuff. I don't feel nauseated or anything. Yeah, I don't. But I'm like, dizzy? No, no, no. And he's talking about it was maybe his vagus nerve. Nobody asked, answered. Mm, I need to go in and say hi to people. Yeah. So you can diamond paint slowly and not for too long, Nina. Well, then you have it for a while. Ah, thank you, Don. Yeah, don't forget to leave those thumbs up. They do help. I have a mod now. Yay! But they do help, so thank you if you will give a thumbs up. Hey, Rhonda. How are you doing? Welcome, welcome. I wonder if we will see Charlotte today. She talked about that she might make it in. She's from Denmark as well as me and Nina and Leah, my sister. So who knows? We might end up being four Danish people in here. Ooh, ouch. Uh, Nina, it's so funny. I can't see if anyone gives you a thumbs up after I entered. You can't. It's the same when I'm a mod. I can't see if people, give those thumbs up. I can see it because it's on my screen. But I mean, right now I can see that we're 11 people in here and that I have 9 likes. But as a mod, I can't see that. Then I have to, for instance, if I'm watching the live on my computer screen, I have to use my phone or something like that, and then I can go in and see. Oh, that's how many likes there are now. Otherwise, I have to leave the live, come back in, and then I can see it. But yeah, it's a little silly, but that's just the way it is. Nothing to do about it. Hmm. But yeah, it's weird with the app. It's telling me what to do. It's the same with the watch that I have. I mean, if I'm, for instance, now that I'm going to sit here for a while and chat with you guys, I'm going to get a message, time to take a break and get moving. And I'm like, I can decide for myself. Thank you. If I want a diamond paint, I want a diamond paint. I'm not going to listen to you, little watch, telling me what to do. But yeah, I would have walked a little today, but the weather got bad and I took a shower, and that takes, oh my God. Yeah, taking a shower takes a lot of energy for me. So and I did some laundry and stuff like that. Everything takes time in this house. And Dora was running a little. Any May events? Melanie, I know that there is the J-Wall event in April and May. Um, how about the Dakota-thon? Is that in April and May too? Dawn sent me a picture. Let's see what I'm going to share with you. I can't remember if there's any other. I can't remember. Oh, you've gotten so far, Dawn. Let's see. Share there and there. Look. They're so beautiful, those flowers, Dawn. I love them. Yeah. So the Dakota-thon is also April and May. Isn't it beautiful? Oh, those flowers. It's it's a summer picture in my book. Beautiful. Yeah, I love, in the morning when I get up to just look out our bedroom window and see, how far our flowers is coming. We have peonies. You're back from the bathroom break, sis? Okay. So we will have peonies. I have tiger lilies, and stuff like I can see just outside our window. Then we have the butterfly bushes and just flowers. I love having flowers to look at. We have sown a bunch of summer flowers, for the bees and butterflies and stuff like that. I just hope you can, you know, plant some that the wasp will not eat, but I don't think you can do that. I mean, bees and butterflies and the little fat ones, bumblebees, those are welcome in our garden. But the little assholes with wings, no, 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 no. Don't you have a butterfly bush that is 10 feet tall? Wow. We cut ours down every year. I mean, that is what they recommend over here. So they're cut down to like, I don't know, a feet or so. We have a dark purple one it was here when we moved in, but we're gonna replace it with a newer one just because the people who lived here before we didn't really take care of it the right way. I mean, they cut it weirdly and yeah. So we're gonna put in a new one. We would have done that this year, but David tried to cut off his finger and he couldn't really do anything outside. And now it's too late. And then we have a pink one that I got from my aunt a few years ago. So yeah, we have two butterflies. My mother-in-law had a white one in her garden, but I'm like, two butterfly bushes is enough. I do want to find. We have this big, um, in Danish, it's kind of like a cherry bay leaf. You can't use the leaves for cooking or anything, but it's massive, and I'm like, it's green all year long, so it's something to look at. But I would love to have something else that is, doesn't lose the leaves and stuff like that. Alana, I don't know if sage grows in Denmark, but it is a great bee attractor. Oh, it does. Absolutely. I, I'd prefer to have something that I would use with sage. I actually think we have some, right? Yeah, we do have some. Not for eating, but yeah. We're gonna put out some basil and some parsley and some that disgustingly smelling one, um, cilantro. We're gonna have some of that in our garden as well because we do use it every now and then. We do have lavender. Lavender is a great one too. Um, so that one we have. But I would rather like to know if you can have anything in your garden that repels wasps. Oh, it's so cute. I have this big bird feeder outside that the seed itself is kind of like in wrapped so that only the small birds can get in and eat it. And so far, we've been like, I wonder if they will ever find that. And all the birds are like, they have found it now. So I have birds outside my windows, these little birds. And then we have blackbirds. They can't come in, but they can sit on the side and then they stretch all the way in the necks, and then they can get some of the corn in there. But I love having them out there. Sometimes they're kind of like standing all around it to eat. I love it. But yeah, we do have lavender. Sadly, they are both purple because I bought a purple and a pink one. I need to figure out what to do with our soil so that it'll change color. I don't know. And then we need to. Hi, Morgana. Not Morgana. Leanne. Sorry. Hi, Leanne. It's okay. Oh, you have a great weather as well? So, just in case you don't know, Diamonds and Doxies is Leanne Palumbo. She changed her name just to confuse all of us. Yep. Can mint keep wasps away? Ooh, how much mint can I have in my yard? I need to figure that out. I had a chocolate mint a few years ago. My God, maybe I should get that again. It was so good. I was actually thinking about drying it for tea because that minty chocolate. Yeah, you're working on your Francesca's, Leanne? Yeah. I'm almost done with my threads of the universe. I'm working on my last square. So if I get it done today, it's been taking me 3 weeks. Yeah. And then I'm gonna do the Flintstones one that I have from Berta, and then I'm gonna try to find the zodiac in my stash. I mean, it's stacked in the bedroom, and I don't really know where what is. Maybe I need to peel out all the little stickers. Maybe not. I don't know. I don't want to put the stickers on. Maybe I should just write at the bottom of the boxes so that I know where's what. I don't know. Nina Gale, I have noticed that my lemon trees keeps wasps away. So wasps don't like lemon trees? Hmm. But Nina, can your lemon trees be outside all year? I mean, I don't really eat a lot of lemons. Do you get any lemons? Then you can do your own lemon iced tea. Nina, I planted some seeds 5 years ago, so hopefully there will be flowers this year. That is cool. And they survive outside? I mean, you just planted them in the soil outside? Oh, the trees has to be 5+ years before they do? Cool. I hope that we get plums again this year. Whenever you cut down your fruit trees, it'll be a few years before they give you fruit again. And we did cut down our plum tree rather much. So we've been expecting, a year more. I mean, 2 or 3 years maybe, but it looks like we're having flowers this year. So who knows? Maybe, maybe. Melanie, I put painter's tape at the end of the box and write with a marker the name of my DAC canvas. Use white for square and green or blue for round. I only have the squares, but it's a good idea, Melanie. Nina, and you don't know if the trees will produce before 5+ years. Huh. Gail, Nina, my son would love a lemon tree. He eats them with salt. Okay. Nina, no, they are in pots inside until it's over 10 degrees outside. Okay. Hi, Kat. How are you doing? Happy Sunday. Huh. I don't want to have more than necessarily to get inside over the winters. We've been like, we want to do the herbs in pots, just to maintain where they are. And we've been like, I wonder if they can survive outside in the pots, or do we have to drag them inside? Yeah. Lee, sorry this is taking longer than I thought. I will have to catch the replay. It's okay, Lee. It's okay. Give Lenore my best, and who knows, we might speak in Discord later. Mm, Nina Gale, it's so easy to get them to grow, but it takes years before there will be lemons. But you can use the leaves in foods and tea, and they smell so good. I mean, you can buy lemon trees that is already producing. I mean, I have seen them several times in our grocery shops, and they aren't really that expensive. So I'm guessing that in the US, you can get them even cheaper, maybe, or in Canada. Oh, that reminds me. Yesterday, I saw on Facebook that some grocery stores in Canada have their own vegetable gardens on the roof of the stores, and then they sell what they produce. I'm like, you guys, we need to do that here. We need to have all these little gardens on top of the stores. Then they can sell tomatoes and cucumbers and whatnot. That idea is amazing. You'll have to look at Lowe's. Yeah, it's a good idea, Gail. Cat is doing good. You're working. Be my Valentine from Calming Canvas Designs, and I'm loving it. I don't know that one. Leah forgot to answer. Things are a bit hot right now. I'm sorry. Text me behind if you want to talk about it. Let me know. Yeah, I didn't have. Well, Rosa wasn't here this week because she had a ENT appointment on Monday to check if her tubes in her ears were okay. Everything is fine. She doesn't have to go again until October. But they were home rather late, so I was like, my brother asked, "So you want to come pick her up?" And it was, I don't know, 3:30, 3:45. So I was like, so I'm gonna go in 10 minutes to get her, go back 10 minutes, and then it'll be after 4, and then we have to leave again after 5. It will only be about an hour. So I was like, yeah, I'm gonna come in, and then we will go to the playground. And it was so cute. I got in, and they were outside. My brother was mowing the lawn, and Rosa was playing. And then she saw me, and she was just, Auntie! It's like, Rosa, Auntie! So she has this little slide in their yard. So she was sliding a little, and then she looked up at me and went like, Auntie, are we going to you and Uncle? She's like, no, not today, but you and I can go to the playground. And she just lit up. So yeah, we got some apples, and I brought these little street crayons, and then we walked to the playground and played for, I don't know, an hour or so. Then my brother wrote that he was inside again, and he would, getting ready to do dinner, since, she wasn't at our house, so they would eat a little earlier. So she was home at, oh, I don't know, 5:30, I think. And I got home and did whatever diamond painting and cuddling the kitties. Oh, thank you, Kat. I try to be a good auntie to all of my nieces and nephews. Some of them just don't live as close as I would love them to. But Rosa she's close by. My she had a date out with her mommy and daddy the other day, and my brother sent a video of her trying, a two wheeler with the support wheels on. She haven't tried that one before, and she was just riding on. I was like, somebody's riding for a bike. So yeah, and I'm like, yeah, she wants one of those for her birthday in June. And I was like, hey, that's the godparent's job to get the first bike. And I'm not a godparent. That is our cousin. I don't know why, but so I mean, the godparent has to buy the first bike. Yep. Or the parent. I mean, but the godparent has to do something, right? I already buy her all sort of stuff. I mean, if you know how much Paw Patrol that kid has, then I'm finding, some Paw Patrol socks or Paw Patrol dress. I don't know, Nina. I just popped up in my head and I mean, the godparents have to do something, right? And I get to say it because I'm not the godparent. Oh no, Leah. What now? Oh, dear lordy lordy. I mean, imagine what it'll be like for her next year when she's 18. That's gonna be interesting. But I'm sorry. Yeah, it's just, it's just the thing. Yeah. Nina, the two of my sister's kids have ADHD, and the fight with the city is heavy, and it has always been heavy. I don't know. Even when I studied to become a social worker, it was very, very known that the city that my sister lives in is very, very heavy to the ends with when it comes to children's cases. Oh, success is a dangerous thing. Is it about her school? Yeah, success is too easy. I think maybe I don't know. Hmm. I hope the weather will be fine tomorrow when Rosa is here, because then maybe we will try to find a playground out here. Maybe. Oh yeah. And while she was out with her mom and dad, even though they're not together, they still do stuff together as a family for Rosa. And they had this, I don't know, in one of the mall that we have in the city next over, they had something with lizards and stuff like that. And you can try to have mealworms and try to eat those. And apparently, Rosa decided that he and Daddy were to try those mealworms. And there is a video of them eating them. And I'm like, why on earth would you want to do that? And my brother, well, it was an opportunity. Okay. I think I would have said, thank you, but no thank you. I'm pretty sure that the texture of those isn't something that I need in my mouth. Nina, I feel with you and cross my fingers for a success. Yeah, another successful year would be nice. Somebody is doing something. That was done and that and but yeah. So did anybody else get something yesterday? Any diamond paintings this week? I just put something in my wish list. I mean, I'm trying to see how long I can go without buying anything, before there is something that said, okay, this I have to have. Kind of like the Threads of the Universe. That one was like, I need, need, need. to have that one. Leanne got the newest Dachshund one. That one was cute. I mean, it was just a few weeks ago that they had the first one, right? Yeah. And Kat added the new Peggy Collins cat to my wish list. I did the same. I did the same. I mean, if I bought every cat one that I have on my wish list and with those that I already have, I think I could do cat diamond paintings for 2 years or something. Yeah, it's been a struggle since she was 3 years old. I know, sis. It's kind of funny. Which was it? A few weeks ago, they had a Peggy Collins that if you didn't know her painting style, other than the stained glass, you would never have guessed it was a Peggy Collins. But I'm following her on social media, so I know. But yeah, my brother is sending me pictures. Oh, did she get a bike already? Oh, okay. Well then, okay. Hmm. I'm sorry, I have to answer my brother. Yeah, yeah. Somebody is. Oh, you have to go to Netto. Okay. You need to get something interesting? I had to go buy skyr earlier today at Lidl, and I was only allowed to get three, and I was like, oh gosh darn it, I needed four. So I might go get some more. And then they have do you have that in the US? That if you get an app on from that store, which means eventually you need five apps, you can get something cheaper than other people who don't have that app. Not like a coupon or something, but just if you have the app and you scan the app in the store, you can get some of the items cheaper. So this week they had that yogurt on sale anyway, and then if you have the app, you could get it 4 Danish kroners cheaper. And I was like, I don't have the app because all those apps, and I don't shop enough in that store to to get anything out of it. So I got up and was about to pay, and the girl in behind the counter was like, "Do you have the app?" I was like, "No, I don't." "Do you want me to scan mine and then you can get it even cheaper?" I was like, "Yeah, sure, thank you." I see, that is what they're supposed to do behind the counter. If I don't have the app, they probably have, and then they can scan it and they get whatever discount out of it. Some of the places you get, um, um, you get money back if you buy for more than a certain amount. Mm, but yeah, sorry. But yeah, that's so I got it even cheaper than I expected to, which is a good thing. I mean, it was about 10 kroners, but dollar here and a dollar there, and all of a sudden you saved. Mm, oh, sorry. Sorry. I wonder what time the sun goes. Oh, I totally forgot. How many of you did see the eclipse? And how was it? I have only seen a few pictures, and I'm like, I want to see more. I mean, so tell me, how was the eclipse? Did you see it, and how much was your eclipse? It was awesome, Leanne. Did was it 100%? Did you take any pictures? I have seen. And Gail, you had 100% too. Oh my God, I'm so jealous. I'm so jealous. Yeah, we didn't see anything over here. You didn't get any. Oh. So you just enjoyed it and didn't get any videos or pictures. Dawn, you had 80%? That's cool. Oh man. I can't wait for us to have. I mean, we won't have 100% for the next 1,000 years or something. Well, you get my drift. But we will have one, was it 26? Where we will have an 86% or something. I mean, that's something. Unless we want to travel to the southern Europe to see it. But I mean, yeah. But there is something about that, it getting dark and birds stop singing and it's getting colder. Don, did they stop singing with you when it was an 80%? Or does it have to be 100% for them to stop singing? I don't know. Oh, there has been so many memes on Facebook this past week about the eclipse. Kind of like, you have the earth and the sun talking, and about nothing at all really, but they're talking, and in comes the moon right across, across between the moon and the sun, and then the sun was like, I just got mooned. Oh, they didn't stop. Okay, well, yeah, horrible humor. I know, but it's kind of like, I just got mooned. Yeah. Don't forget to hydrate. It's important, especially if you have a nice and warm weather. I do hope that the wind will be a little less tomorrow. Poor David, he was out biking with all of his biking team, whatever, and he ended up biking 110 kilometers, and they had so much wind. He was like, had the wind not been there, it would have been almost a breeze. But they would had the wind right in the face for a lot of the time, so it was kind of hard. I was like, yeah, I'm just staying here. I even ended up sleeping in because the alarm went off, my alarm went off, and then I, wanted to just lay a little longer. And then all of a sudden, 40 minutes later, I'm like, ooh, I need to get out of bed. Yeah. So I did sleep in a little bit, which is okay. I mean, it's Sunday, right? It's okay. Hmm. Yeah. Oh man, I'm jealous of that eclipse. I've seen a few pictures, but it looks kind of cool, when you have that outer ring of the sun. It looked cool. It isn't 26, right? That we have one over here. And the silly thing is, you can find on the internet. Hang on. You can find on the internet where you can see, where will the eclipse be? The 100% zone? And the one that we will have here in Europe is basically from the southern part of Spain and Portugal, and then it goes out into the Atlantic Ocean and then moves up and it ends up around Iceland. So basically, most of the eclipse, 100% eclipse, will be at the ocean. I'm like, you know what? That's not fair. But yeah, we will get some, and then we will have a full moon eclipse next year, I think. I wonder, is it all over the world when it's a moon eclipse? Or is it again just part of the world? Do you know that? A moon eclipse all over the world, or is it like sun eclipse? It's called a lunar eclipse, right? Right. Yeah, I don't know. I actually don't know. I guess it's like a solar eclipse, that it's just some places. Hang on. How many of you was like me yesterday? I was like, usually Saturday evenings, Angie goes live, right? And I knew she had told us Wednesday there wouldn't be any live, and she said it also last Saturday that there wouldn't be any live this Saturday, yesterday. But my mind totally fluked it. So I was like, yeah, we need to get something to eat because I have my moderating duties until I was like, no, wait, no, I'm not in a hurry at all. Angie isn't going live. But it took me a little bit. And I was like, and why hasn't she, you know, um, put it up yet that she's going live? I was like, no, hang on. Okay, Dawn, you have to go early. Yeah, have a great week and love you too, girl. Have a great week and a great day. Yeah. Well, if it's a beautiful weather all over the US, then maybe we will cut it short today. I mean, not right now, but so that all of you can go outside and enjoy the weather. I mean, no need to sit inside and listening to me yabber on. If you can be in the garden or on the beach, no, well, it's still too early, right, to go to the beach. I mean, for a walk you can do it, but I don't think, no, I don't think we will have beach unless, and I mean, unless the weather changes really, really fast. I don't think we will have beach weather until June this year. The weather will have to change rather fast. I mean, some years we have been to the beach in May and been out, bathing, but it does depend. I mean, it's been so cold and so wet. And I mean, we're in the middle of April already. Just these past, I don't know, week or so, we've had just some beautiful days. This weekend has been okay. Last weekend we have some good days, but during the week we have had rain. Well, Monday it was dry as well. Otherwise, Rosa and I wouldn't have gone to the playground. But yeah, I want spring and I want summer and whatnot. It has to be beautiful weather next Sunday because we're having the well, yard sale in our owners association. I think 15 houses has written that they want to be a part of it, and hopefully others who will join, and they just haven't, signed up for it. So I need to find stuff to sell. There will be knitted cloths, there will be yarn, there will be Tupperware, there will be, I don't know what. I need to see if there's other stuff I want to sell. I don't know, maybe a knitting book or two. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. I am trying to cut down so that I can buy new ones. Hmm. I mean, there's so many great knitting books out there, and I have some that I just won't ever use. Some that I gotten from other people, and I'm like, yeah, that's not my style. But yeah, my knitting books are mostly for adults, clothes and children's wear. So, yeah. One would think that I love to knit for kids, which, again, I do. Yeah. It's fun to knit for kids because they're little and it goes a lot faster than knitting for myself or for other adults. I mean, some children's stuff takes me like a week or so, and it's like, okay, here, done, on you go. I did a bunch of this little top, and I could crank it up in about 10 days or so for 2 to 4 year olds. We have blackbirds mating outside. I think they're chasing each other. But yeah, I don't know. I'm knitting too little to be honest with you guys. I'm just diamond painting instead. I need to get back into it. Yeah, no, I just knit. I haven't learned crochet. Nina crochets. I'm sure if I tried, I could. I just haven't. I prefer to knit. I don't know. I mean, you can make beautiful things. Oh, you can crochet beautiful, beautiful things. But, and this is purely my opinion, um, I sometimes think that the stitches in crochet look rough for some reason. They depending on the size of hook that you use, the stitches can seem very, very big. I know you can do the same in knitting, but I prefer knitting on smaller needles. And then I feel like there's a lot of holes in crochets. I don't know. I'm just being weird. You like Mindy's crochet along? I'm still working on figuring out how to do my knitting videos. Um, I wanted to do it with my tablet, but I was thinking, if I took my tablet and I could see what I'm doing, I would have the big screen so I can look at it and then film it. It wouldn't be an issue to knit, and it isn't as I'm just doing the knit stitches. It's a little harder if I have to do the pearl stitches, which, yeah. So I need to figure out if I should use my phone, and then I need to find my phone holder instead of my tablet holder, and then see if that'll work. it's a work in progress, and eventually I will figure out how to do it. Yeah. But I haven't watched her crochet alongs. I'm kind of weird that way. I wanted to know if I watch a something, then it has to be something that I want to do, not specifically that it has to be. For instance, if it's a diamond paint along or something, I don't have to do that painting. It's just has to be something that I do as diamond painting and knitting or coloring or stuff like that. But it's just me being weird, which is not okay, really, because I want people to watch my knitting videos, even though they might not knit. And I'm being fussy myself. Leanne, I don't watch as much as I listen, so don't understand half the things they talk about. See? Yeah. That's the issue with crochet again. It's like Russian to my ears. Whereas knitting language, that is, I just do that. In the beginning, knitting was Russian as well. Um, I mean, I have knitted, over several periods. I began knitting in 2012 and I haven't stopped since then. But before that, I had, I don't know, a few times where I was like, okay, I wanna knit. So I bought some cotton and some knitting needles and I knitted a dishcloth or whatever. And then I stopped. So I was like, so how do I do the knit stitches I knew? But then I was like, so how do I do the purl stitch? And I didn't really use YouTube back then. And then I was like, so what if I wanna, decrease the number of stitches that I have on my needles? And people were like, oh, you just do this and this and this and this and this. And I was like, stop speaking Russian. I don't understand. And I was like, so okay, but then what if I wanna increase? And then was like, I don't understand. And now I understand all of it. So, which is, if I wanted to crochet, it probably wouldn't be an issue. I just have to want it. Yeah. But I haven't really done, where I do knitting garments without a pattern. I have had several times where I've changed the pattern. For instance, if I've had a top, I've changed it to a dress or a tunic, or instead of having long sleeves, I've put in shorter sleeves and changed the pattern. I did a sweater for my nephew one time, and it was just supposed to be one solid color, but he wanted a sweater with some trucks on it. So I put in trucks in the pattern. So, I can do that, but I can't just say, oh, I've decided I want to blah, blah, blah. So I just catch on stitches and there you go. I can't really do that. I need some sort of a pattern that I can keep to and then, do everything myself. Anything else I can do myself, but I don't need, you know, a sort of pattern to get me started. For instance, if I'm knitting to myself, I need I need to know how many stitches to cast on. I need to know how to do, the decreases until I get to my arms, and then I can do it myself. Then it's basically just okay. I wanted to go straight down or I wanted it to do a line and stuff like that. Yeah, I kind of need to do it like that. Hopefully, one day in about 20 years or so, I can make patterns myself. I have this great idea of a, I don't know, a sweater top I want to do. I have a great idea. It's kind of like you have this V-neck going down, then you will, have it like a top until right about here, and then it'll open up. Maybe. I mean, that's kind of the idea, so that you can have a top or something underneath, and then you have that sweater top over it, so it'll keep you warm. Maybe. I don't know. It's been on my mind for, I don't know, 10 years or so. I have tried talking to designers about it, pattern designers, and I'm like, you can have the idea if you want to do the pattern so I can use it. But nobody's grabbed it yet, which is kind of sad because I want to have it. Yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry. The yawning is coming back. Or maybe I'm just tired. I don't know. Oh, we changed the bed sheet, so it's gonna be amazing to go into bed tonight. It's just gonna be like, it smells fresh and new, and that is the best. Even better if you had it outside drying. But because we had rain, just these little rain showers, 10 minutes, 5 minutes, I couldn't hang it outside because it would have gotten wet. Yeah, that'll change hopefully in May. I mean, I don't mind when it's windy outside if I'm drying clothes, but I don't want rain. I mean, I do know people that hang out their clothes even when it's freezing outside or it's raining. And I'm like, well, if it's freezing, your clothes is freezing because it's cold. And then you need to have it inside anyway so that it can thaw and dry. So explain yourselves. And then if it's outside and it's raining, it just gets even wetter. And then you have to hang it even longer. Yeah, I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm like, sometimes I can see people out here hang out their clothes, even though, they know that it's negative degrees outside. And then they just go in, and then you can see the clothes is totally. I don't get it. I want to use the dryer less than we do, which is easier in the summer because I just hang it outside. But I would love to use our sunroom more in the winter to dry our clothes. Maybe, maybe. We need to look into it. But often we have stuff out there so that it isn't that easy. I don't know. Are you guys there? Or am I basically talking to myself? Leanne has to run too? Okay, sweetie, have a great day and a great week. Maybe we should just keep it a short one today so you guys can walk outside, enjoy the weather, and the Danish ones can diamond paint and watch TV and whatnot. Is that an idea? Do you want that? Keep it short for once. I mean, it's just 1.5 hours, which is short by now, right? Usually we are here about. You're still there, Gail, listening and working. Which one are you working on, Gail? Did you write that already? And I might just missed it. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know, maybe it's kind of sad. I need to look into that stream yard because then I can have you here and you can look at my diamond painting and then we could diamond paint together. Right, Saint from Diamond Art Club. That's true. That's right. So funny with this diamond painting. It's basically just 5 or 6 colors in this last square. I had actually hoped that I'd be done before I was going live. That way I could show it to you and go, look, I'm done. But it didn't happen. But it is beautiful though. I'm just practicing my multi-placing because there is so much color blocking, at least in this one. So it's a good way to practice, right? Saint, let me go look. Who's the artist? Saint. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's the horse one, right? By Dakota Detweiler. That is beautiful. Oh, the colors in mine. Okay. Yeah, all those pastels. And it's so funny. People have said, oh, there's so many blues. And I'm like, yeah, but there's also so many others. You got the enhancement ones. So what enhancement drills do you have? Because I'm guessing it's an older enhancement kit. Kind of like my astronomer didn't have the pixies. They don't call them pixies, are they? Oh yeah, pixie dust. But because the astronomer was made before she knew she would get them, there isn't any in the astronomer. Hmm. How many? 5. Practicing the multiplacing. Eventually, I will get it under control. I mean, I'm using the 7-placer, which is way better than when I started earlier this year. Then I could only do a 4-placer. Then I practiced some more and I got to the 5-placer. And then I jumped directly to the 7 one. So you have ABs and crystals and some quad cubes for the middle of the flowers. Ooh, beautiful. So you don't have any glitter drills or anything? And you don't have any, what are they called again? Sparklers? The sparklers are beautiful, I think. Despite me not loving them in the beginning, I mean, why would you have round drills on a square diamond painting? That was my reasoning. But then I got my enhancement and it actually did work. You just needed to get used to it. I mean, yes, if you look up close and you know where they are, you can see it. Of course you can. But if you're out here at a viewing distance, you can't see them. And I don't think. Hang on. Somebody said that you could see the grid lines, but I don't think I can. No, I don't think I really see the grid lines. Nope. Sorry, I just ended up looking over there because I can't remember where it was that somebody said, oh, but if you do use the sparklers, then you can see the grid lines and everything. And I've wanted to take a look at mine, but I forgot. Hang on, we're going to get some light here. It's getting darker, so we do need some light. Otherwise, I'm in shadow. So yeah, now we're just diamond painting a little together while I'm trying to remember to talk to you guys. But I do need to take no sparklers or dust, but a few metallics. The metallics are beautiful. I have found a shop on AliExpress that sells some of the metallics. I mean, they have a gold metallic in this one, kind of like they have them basically in the telescope and stuff like that. And over here, they have the gold metallic. And I found some on AliExpress in different colors. There is a kind of like this. There's a gold and there's a bronze and there is a silver. There's a purple and a blue. And I'm like, should I get those just because? And then maybe I can use them. But then we're back at the I'm not very good at just doing it myself part. I don't know. I mean, what if I did something myself and it looks hideous? I don't know. I don't know. That would be my fear. Enhancing and then it wouldn't look good. I know you can just peel it off again, but wouldn't that just be a waste of drills? I don't know. That might just be me. Okay, if everybody is diamond painting, then please do diamond paint for a few minutes. I have to go visit the office. Be right back. What? Yeah. Okay, sorry, I'm back. I was just thinking, I need to ask Angie about she if you're ever in her lives, she has kind of like a playlist, of free music that she plays every now and then. I'm gonna figure out where she has that from and how. because then maybe sometimes it'll be nice if you could just have a little background music. If we're all a little quiet or something. I mean, but I mean, most of the times I do talk your ears off. It's just sometimes it is a little quiet. It depends on how many of you I have in here. And I just noticed that people left because I had to visit the office, which is okay. Nobody has to be here. Hang on. Do you know what I find the hardest when it comes to multiplacing? Sometimes it's getting them lined up or not getting them too tight. That's sometimes my issue. That's, not getting them too tight together. And then I end up having space. Alana, you're still here? Thank you for still being here. So we just work and lurk together while I'm working and chatting and you guys are working and lurking. That's good. That way we can diamond paint together, which is nice. Right, Gail? You have to adjust them too? Yeah. And I mean, when you're single place, you don't really have to do that. At least I don't. Also, maybe because most of the time when I'm single placing, I am um, doing checkerboard, which then again makes it easier because you place them directly in the middle. Yeah. And every time I just have to place sometimes up to 3. But if I have to place just a few, I'm using my tweezers just because I can place them a little more precisely that way as well. Except today, I can't, apparently. Nope, today I can't. I just lost them all over the place here. It's okay. So, what trays are your favorite trays? Do you have a specific company that you prefer over other companies? That'll be interesting. I want to know that. Do you have a favorite tray company? I'm trying to get better at using all the trays that I have, but I have to admit that I do prefer my trays from Bella de Nicole. Just because of the size, that is what does it for me. That's the size of them. But yeah, because hang on. You can even see it. This is the small Bella de Nicole tray, and this is the small Munimate. And you see there is quite the difference. For some reason, I really do love this small Bella de Nicole one. Even if I have to multiplace a lot, I still like that little one, so I just, refill it, which for me isn't really a big issue. But, we're different at how we do stuff. And some really, really do love the bigger trays. I used to. Archer's Art Gale, I don't know those. Bella, Firefly, and Yellow Dog. You haven't tried Muni Made? I don't know Archers. I do know Firefly and Yellow Dog, but they're way too expensive to get over here. I mean, Bella Art is too, but I have I have what I need. I don't have what I want, but I have what I need. That is the thing, right? I mean, do we really need more than one tray? If we're honest with ourselves, do we need more than one? Alana, my son makes mine on his printer, just a basic tray. Is it kind of like the oh god, what is the name of it? The Thingiverse? That is the one that most people did in the beginning. That is kind of like the Muni Made ones, but lower, or is it more like a smaller one? Kind of like the ones that we got with the kit, kind of like the MOSFET tray, or is it a bigger one? I would love to be able to make my own trays. The issue is that I know which ones I want to do, and I have no idea how to do them because I would love to be able to make my own Bella trays just because I love the size of those. Yeah, and I also love the spout. That is a big part of it as well. Medium sized, nothing special. Okay. I mean, I don't know. I would actually call this small Muni Made a medium sized. But what I do love about the Bella ones is that they have this slanted spout. I mean, I rarely, and I do mean, well, I never use the stubber because basically I don't need it because of that slanted spout. But yeah, I would never know how to do that. that's not that's not how my brain works. It isn't, it doesn't work like that. Nina, are you still here or did you leave us as well? Or are you just listening or maybe falling asleep? I don't know. Medium sized. See, it's kind of fun. It's kind of like I don't know if you follow Leopard Leatherworks. The they turn diamond pens, and they have this video. I was just asking if you were still here, Nina, if you fell asleep. They have, if you order a pen from them, they have a video on how to measure, your finger grip, how you want the finger grip, um, so that it matches you. Because as they say, the different shops have different measurements of being a small. For instance, this one is a small, but this one from Enabler's Outpost is also a small. And can you see the difference? So they're both smalls, but there is a clear difference. Hi, Angel. You're just popping in to say hello? That's sweet of you. Nina was putting you outside so you didn't get the question. It's okay. I was just wanting to know if you were here still. How are you doing, Angel? We're basically just chit chatting. Well, I'm chit chatting, and you guys are listening, and we're diamond painting. I'm trying to finish up my threads of the universe. I'm trying to see if I can finish it today. I hope I can. That will be kind of fun. There you go. Where? There. It's kind of funny with all the blue symbols. I have to keep an eye out so that I place them at the right spot. Because they're all blue. It's kind of like, which symbol is this? Yeah. Sorry. Just keeping an eye out if any of you is saying anything that I need to answer a comment. So are any of you joining in on the Jaded Jamboree? I wish I could. Eventually, one day, I do have to get one of her kids and then eat all the extra fees and shipping and tax stuff. Oh, you've been working on your husband's funeral service? I'm so sorry, Angel. Do you have your son there? Or was he just there for a visit and then went home? When will you have the service, Angel? Yeah, it's rough. And it probably will be for a long while. I mean, yeah. There's a lot of stuff to be done when you're planning a funeral. Okay, so it's just you and the dogs? You know, maybe take a break and then go for a long walk with the dogs, find if it is a little windy, just go to the beach or something and well, if you have a beach, of course, get some wind in your hair and scream it out. Gail, I'm so sorry, Angel. I was going through that last year with my son. My prayers go out to you and your family. Thank you, Gail. And Nina is sending loving thoughts. Yeah. Sometimes it helps going somewhere where you're all alone and then just to scream to get all that build up sorrow and I don't know, sometimes even anger out of your system, because it is allowed to be angry. I mean, you didn't think that you would be alone now. So it is okay to be angry and not feel sorry about it. I know that some people would tell you that being angry is wrong when you're mourning, but being angry is just a valid feeling. A lot of people will just tell you that it isn't because, I mean, it's hard to admit that you're angry, but it is okay. And it can even be, being angry at the situation, not the person. Mm. The husband didn't do anything. He just lost the battle. But the situation sucks. So you can be angry at that. Mm, yeah, sometimes it really does help to find somewhere to scream at the world. And if you don't have anywhere to go, then scream into a pillow. That works as well. I've done that. Both, really. Gone somewhere screaming at the world, or screamed into a pillow if it haven't been possible. But yeah. These little iced teas are a perfect size. I love them. Before, which is still, I don't get it. I think they do reuse these somehow. But before they came in, these little cans and not these little bottles. And I'm like, why would you change to the bottles? Because that's just more plastic. Yeah, the whole thing sucks. I get that, Angel. So why would you change them to plastic bottles when you're trying to get rid of plastic? Maybe because they do reuse them. I don't know. Maybe someone should ask them. What does it say? 100%. Oh, recycled plast. Well, then, they are made out of recycled plast. Hi, Karen. How are you doing? I'm doing fine. Thank you. I'm happy to see you here. How was your week and your weekend? Um, let's see. Oh, yeah, right. I was just seeing Leopard Leatherwork has their live going on as well. Karen had a busy week working on the farm. You live on a farm, Karen? I didn't know that. What kind of a farm? Is it an animal, a produce, or something? I still want our country to do those farm thingies on the top of the grocery stores. You had a nice weekend. You had nice weather. It's kind of like here. Oh, you work on a pig farm. So you have a pig farm, or do you work at one? Yeah. Who was it that lived? If you live in it or work in it, you probably don't smell it. But sometimes these animal farms can smell a little. You own a pig farm. Oh, so you get to hug all the little piglets. I love the little piglets. when when I was a kid and we were visiting my sister, she lived in the countryside. Karen, I can tell you, it can really stink. It can. So the neighbors, they had cows, and sometimes we got to go over there and we got to buy milk, straight from the cows. But to go into those stables and see all the cows and the little calves and those big noses and just like boop. Hey Chantel, how are you doing, honey? See, I was just supposed to wait a little and then people would show up. But yeah, the same with pigs. Those snouts are very boopable. Like boop. Yeah. I would never in a million years not do that if I have them around all day. It's kind of like the cats. Every time I see one of the kitties, I'm going like boop. But yeah, I'm happy to hear you're doing good, Chantel. You always have piglets on Friday. How do you know that you have piglets on Fridays? Or are you eating piglets on Fridays? Yeah, little pink and very soft and kind of like this teeny tiny. Do you cut their tails? I know some people do and they don't um, um, medicate them so they don't feel anything. But I love the little piglets. I mean, if you can just get a pig that wouldn't get much bigger than this, I would definitely have some of them. Just these little piglies, little pigs, and then the piglets wouldn't be much bigger than this. I mean, even the mini pigs get big in my world. I mean, some of those mini pigs are like yay big, and I'm like, that's not a mini pig. I know it is, but if you get the drift, a mini pig is kind of like this big. Maybe you can just take a piglet and then give it some kind of injection, and then it doesn't grow. I know they're much smaller. I know. But imagine having a pig that doesn't get any bigger than this. Can you see a little not bigger than kind of like a feet or something? I mean, I know how little the piglets is. They're kind of like they big, a little bit piglets. Them little babies, baby animals. Oh, I wonder. Talking about baby animals, I was just remembering we have this big children's playground. It's free, and they also have animals. And I was just kind of like, I wonder if the goats have had their, what do you call them in English? I mean, I would just say goat babies, but that's not the correct word, right? We did have a llama. No, not a llama, an alpaca baby this year out there. Maybe I need to go look at that one. But take Rosa and go look at the animals. Maybe I should ask my brother if we should go again this year. Last summer we went and had a baby goat, a kits. Okay. So basically the same as in Danish, just with an S on it. Okay. Yeah. Just baby animals. I love baby animals. They shouldn't really be allowed to get any bigger. Yeah. It's kind of like I want a mini, mini, mini dolphin and a mini horse. If you know all the animals said over the years that I would like if they were mini, mini, and David just looks at me like he's given up on me. Yeah. I can't even have small cats. I mean, none of our cats are small by any means. They were only small when we got them. But for some reason, we can't have tiny cats. I mean, yeah, Gary, they always grow much bigger than we want. Yeah. Every time we have had a kitten that we have kept, I'm like, okay, hopefully this one won't be, one of the bigger cats. I would love to have I don't know, 2.5 pound cat. No, not 2.5. I'm sorry. Um, like a 4.5 pound cat. I mean, you can have that maybe 5 pound. No, not two. A 5 6 pound cat. That would be, yeah, that would be great. That is a healthy but not too big of a cat. But no, we have 12 pound cats, 13 pounds. I mean, imagine having a 6 pound cat. But that, I mean, even Pele, our ginger baby, he was weighing a whopping 9 pounds when he was 8 months old. Yeah, 9 pounds, almost 10 at 8 months old. Yep. Karen, this week will be absolute a serious busy week, not on the farm, but with a music event. What music event? We're gonna go on Saturday. We will attend a confirmation. My godson is being confirmed. He is growing up way too fast. I'm like, wait a minute, how did you grow up this fast? Yeah. His baby brother is growing up way too fast. He was born in 2016. So he's like 8 years old by now. And I'm like, I'm sorry. When did this happen? How did you grow up so fast? But what's the music event? I'm sorry. I have a frog in my throat. You play in an orchestra, and every 5 years we have a special event in our village. That is cool, Karen. Wow. Our little grocery shop in our tiny village just celebrated its 125th birthday this Friday. Yeah, 125 years. That is a long time for a small grocery shop. I'm like, have there really been this teeny tiny village out here that long? But supposedly. So yeah, they had cake and food and wine and soda and stuff like that. I wasn't up there, um, but I saw it on TV and in articles that they celebrated. Wow, your orchestra is 90 years old this year. That is cool. So, do you meet with other orchestras, or what is the special event that you have? I mean, is it just music, or and how much music and how long? I want to know all the stuff. I'm sorry, I just saw something. Isn't it funny? It's kind of like it was just light outside a second ago, and now it's dark. I want summer. Karen, we have about 70 members, and we also have about 12 singers and a choir to participate. That is cool. Oh, and you play pop music. I love that. Do you play New Kids on the Block? I mean, that is my kind of pop music. And Backstreet Boys and NSYNC and yeah, that is my kind of pop music. And Britney Spears, the good old Britney Spears, not the later Britney, but the early Britney. I can hear the blackbirds. They are yelling at something. Probably other birds that is too close to their nesting building. You play a lot from Queen. Queen is cool. I love Queen. I wonder if they ever come back to Denmark again. I want to go. Hmm. Hi, Spark. Can you hear him? Hi, Spark. 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 Hang on. We're gonna get ya. We're gonna get ya. Hi. Come and say hi to the gals. Hi. There you have my baby. You're not getting down because there's yarn and diamond painting stuff. I think you told that before, Nina, that you did Bohemian Rhapsody. Okay, 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 okay. He's not a big fan of being held and not being able to jump down. Yeah, kitty. Baby Spock. And they are shedding like crazy. Yeah. But Mom, he's the one of our kitties that has the most nicknames. I mean, his name is Spock, of course. Then we're calling him Toothless, kind of like, How to Train Your Dragon, Toothless. Then he is a little black ghost, Black Pete. We call this is Danish name, so you won't get it, but we call him Lubbe and Spuggelubbe. He has so many names. Leslie, hi. You're working on a kit called Lisa's Snake for the Jaded Jamboree, Confetti Crazy. That is cool, yeah. Jaded Gem Shop paintings is confetti heavy. I want to work on one. I was looking into getting a custom made for this summer with the masters. But apparently the picture I chose has to be like 1,000 by 1,000 centimeters to even look good, which is kind of, I don't know. I am considering sending it to Diamond Art Club asking, do you want to make this into a diamond painting so I can do it? It's by John William. Darn it, what's his name? Not Waterhouse. The other John William. Um, John William. Hang on. We're gonna ask. We're gonna. John William. There you go. Goodward. John William Goodward. That is the one. No. Where did I have the picture? Yes. Hang on. I'm gonna show you. No. Hang on. I need to open something. Mhm. Okay, then let's try this again. And this, and okay, let's see. How did that? No. Okay, let's try again. This. Isn't she beautiful? If you can see her, that is. Isn't she beautiful? I would love to make this one into a diamond painting. I mean, right, Gail? She's so beautiful. Maybe. Oh gosh, what's the name of it? Philia, something. She's beautiful. She is from 1918, but she's so beautiful. I mean, if Jaded Gem Shop would do this one, I would probably end up getting it. Because I don't know, I don't think Diamond Art Club would do this, the softer rendering as well. I don't know. Maybe I should ask Jade if she would do this one and then get it and live with the prices and whatnot. But she is beautiful. She really is. But yeah. And then I could do it next year, being a gazillion by a gazillion, whatever. I don't know. For some reason, my throat is irritating today. Maybe I need to get a drink of tea. See, they're plopping out again. I need to learn how to do this. I am not a very good curly whatever. I am almost done with the color. Eventually, I will be done with this painting. I just hope that my stuff from Temu isn't, that I don't have to wait too long so that I can get into the sorting a lot faster. Darn it. I don't know, sometimes when I'm trying to multi-place, I don't know, my multiplacer ends up, for some reason, it ends up hitting the drills the wrong way. It's hard to explain, but it basically feels like they end up on the side for some reason. Karen, I'm working on Threads of the Universe. I'm on the very, very last square. So I kind of hope that I will finish up today. And then my plan was to kit up Zodiac by Alphonse Mucha from Diamond Art Club and then work on that one. I'm not even sure how big is that one. It depends. How big is that one really? Um, let's see. Let's see. How big is that one? The zodiac. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There you are. It is a 70 by 93. Okay. Well, um, Nina, my mom has already finished her first proper diamond painting, the one I gave her just before Easter, and here she claims to be slow. How big was it, Nina? Or how big is it? This is the one that I want to do for summer with the masters. I mean, I was thinking about doing Idleness by John William Goodward from Lazy River Diamond Painting, but I wanted to do this one first because, I mean, it's a diamond paint, it's a Diamond Art Club rendering, right? So it isn't as soft. Oh, it's one of those from Halnubo. It's a 30 by 40. Well, I mean, it isn't that big. I think it is an okay time. But yeah, that is the one that I'll be doing for this year's summer with the masters. But she has to end up buying the premium ones eventually, right, Nina? She's gonna end up doing Diamond Art Club soon. Or I mean, maybe take a look at Carrot that Art or Oraloa. They are both here in Europe. Or Diamond Painting Deutschland. You can do those as well. I mean, if I want to do a J wall again, I have to do Diamond Painting Deutschland, which bugs me because I do want to do another J wall. And the other thing is with Diamond Painting Deutschland and the J walls, there's double-sided adhesive. I mean, you can do double-sided adhesive just fine, but I prefer port glue. Nina, you think so? I think it's very fast since you've never tried it before. I think it depends on how your brain works. My first diamond painting was 40 by 50. Um, and I did that one. Well, it did take me I think 3 weeks because I only worked on it an hour or so every day. You hate double-sided adhesive, Nina? Yeah, you do need to treat it carefully. I was just listening to see if Spug was still crying. You do need to be careful with the double-sided adhesive. And I would have a rough time in here because my desk isn't that big. I don't know. I would love to do a J wall, but with port glue, so it wasn't as fiddly. Sorry, my voice is giving out, you guys. I don't know. Even when I was sick in January and February, I can't remember my voice being this. Uh, well, it did giving up like this. Well, Nina, then she has to buy another diamond painting. Wonder what she'll do next. Or she needs to have another one of those that you have from that sale you bought from the cheaper ones. Karen, you're doing a J wall from Diamond Painting Deutschland. Yeah, you know what to get her for her birthday, Nina? Yeah. Which one are you doing, Karen? I mean, my desk only fit a 70 centimeter wide diamond painting. So right, a diamond pad and a few more diamond paintings. She's gonna love that one, Nina. She's gonna love it. Um, I'm still waiting for a package to clear customs. I'm kind of like, you know what? We paid days ago by now. So how come it hasn't passed? It's when I look at the app, it says passing customs. And I'm like, you know what? The untold story, that is a beautiful one. I mean, I had bad experience with diamond painting Deutschland, so I'm kind of hesitant. But if I want to have a Josephine wall, it has to be that one because that is the only company that sells them in and to Europe. I mean, I can't purchase a Josephine wall from the one with the diamond art because they won't ship to Europe. They ship to the US and Canada and stuff because you don't have a diamond painting supplier in the US anymore. But yeah, I don't know. I wish that they would get another diamond painting supplier, one of the bigger ones. Nina, no, but the J walls are only on double sided adhesive apparently. They do have, I mean, the Sternennibel that I did was port glue. They don't have that one anymore for some reason. Um, but yeah, they do have port glue. It is. And I have no idea why that the J walls have to be double sided adhesive. It doesn't make anything. Karen, what do you mean we don't have anything in Europe? But yeah, I don't get it. I think I asked them once why they do the J walls in double sided adhesive. Oh, good suppliers? I mean, we have Oraloa and then we have Carrot.art. And that one is in Germany. And then Oraloa is in France. So we do have some. And I do know that a lot of people from the US like Carrot.art. Um, and also Oaloa for that matter. The thing is, that we do have some diamond painting shops in the UK, but since they're not a part of the European Union anymore, we have to pay tax and stuff. I think the biggest issue we have is the small shops. That is the biggest issue we have here in Europe. We don't really have all the amazing small shops that the US does. That is the biggest issue. I mean, great um, pen. I mean, we have the Danish pen turner North Alchemist, but I mean, a lot of pen turners. We don't have tray makers. We don't, yeah, yeah. We do pay extra tax, but which is why I buy from Diamond Art Club, because then I don't have to consider any extra price on top of it. I know that Dreamer Design does the same, but I have heard so much bad about the quality of Dreamer Designs, especially with the square ones. So I just keep away from it. But yeah. Okay, you guys, my voice is not really want to cooperate, so I think I'm gonna end it here. But we did end up chit chatting for 2.5 hours, which is longer than I expected. Yeah, exactly, Nina. We have to get everything from out of Denmark. The things we can get here is mostly very bad. And we don't have any licensed diamond painting companies. We have to buy that in Germany or in Holland or the US. So yeah. But I'm gonna end it here. I hope you will all have a great week. And I hope to see you again next weekend. And thank you for being here. I really, really, really appreciate all of you watching this. And don't forget to hit the like button. And if you're watching on replay, hit that like button, hit that hashtag that replay. So, yeah, bye, everybody. Thank you for being here. See you next week. Bye. Love you all. Bye.